Hello and welcome to Pandora FMS. This video is a continuation of the video on how to use IPAM. This time we will learn how to use IPAM to manage VLANs and Supernets. To begin with, we will go to the Administrative Tools IPAM section. Once here, choose the VLAN Settings tab in the menu. Click on New VLAN and two boxes will appear where you have to add a unique name and optionally a description. Once created, the name and description you provided and the networks that you assigned will appear. You will also see a series of actions that you may perform in your VLAN, such as editing the name and description, adding networks to this VLAN, which will allow you to choose a network already scanned directly by IPAM, or create a new one in case there is none, deleting the VLAN or seeing its statistics, where you will be shown the name, the description and total of IPs used, managed, etc. And also divided by each network that is assigned to that VLAN. From this section, you may also force the execution of a scanning of any of these networks. It should be highlighted that a network cannot belong to two or more different VLANs. In addition, you may export these statistics to an Excel or CSV using the buttons at the top right of the console. The next tool we're going to use is the Vlan Wizard. It is a very simple tool that allows creating VLANs using SNMP queries. All you have to do is fill in the sections of IP address, SNMP community and version and run it. If the data is correct, the VLANs that have been detected will appear, which you may easily create by selecting the square in the state section and then clicking on Create. IPAM also has a section for creating Supernets in a simple way. To create them, go this time to Supernet configuration. Once there, several boxes will appear to be filled in. The name that the Supernet will have, a site that you have to previously define in the IPAM Sites tab itself, its initial IP address, the Supernet mask, the subnet mask, and a brief description, although these last two fields are optional. As with VLANs, once you create the Supernet, you will see the summary of the data you enter and 4 action buttons: editing, adding networks to the Supernet, deleting it, and seeing its statistics. The option to add networks will open a new window where you may choose a network already scanning another IPAM task, or it will give you the option to create this task in case you don't have any. When adding a network to your Supernet, keep in mind that a network cannot belong to two different Supernets. The statistics section is the same as the VLAN section, and this can also be exported to Excel and CSV. Unlike VLANs, in the Supernet section there is a map available, where you may check all the Supernets that you created with their different subnets. They will be represented as nodes, and depending on the thickness, it will indicate whether it is a Supernet or a standard network. In each of the nodes, the name, percentage of occupation, and number of available IPs will appear, and if you click on any of them, it will show its statistics. The node color will indicate the number of available IPs that remain in that Supernet or network, a parameter that you may modify in the Enterprise section. Finally, there's also Tree View, which works the same way as the Agent or Module Tree View of Pandora FMS monitoring section, where you may see and break down each Supernet. And that was it for today's video. Don't forget it, if you liked the video, smile, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Any suggestions, questions or ideas, please leave them in the comments below. Remember that if you're interested in trying Pandora FMS Enterprise, you may contact us to get a free 30-day trial. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you on social media and in future learning videos.